What's up, Sunderland fans? Welcome back to Black Cats TV. We're here with the Fantasy Premier League game week 1 under our belt and getting ready for game week 2. So, what happened this week? I'm going to share the league with you now and we can have a quick look through it together. You can see Lint's All-Star, Stephen Thornton's team, top of the pile, first with 86 points. We'll have a closer look at him and how he did it shortly. Just scanning down the table, we could see Wee Philly in joint 6th place there. And we scan down, hopefully you get to see your name. Wayne Doran from Only Fools Rush In is in 16th at the moment with 68 points. Les Palmas Mackham there, 19th. Going down, and there's me highlighted obviously because it's my account we're on. No Mags FC, I got 59 points. It was looking a lot more dire than that until the Sunday fixtures came in. And all the way down there, Hartlepool massive down at 48th. But if we go all the way to the bottom of the table, don't worry, unless your name is Conrad Lee with Pickled Sirkin, a grand total of 30 points. Definitely in the relegation zone, our 70th team, our very own Conrad. So, let's have a look at what went wrong at Pickled Sirkin this week. So, here we see his game week 1 team. Petrovic, Kirkes, Gabriel, Munez, Mbuemo, Saka, Palmer, Fernandez, Mallon, Watkins and Pedro. Got a few points on the bench but no bench boost, so that doesn't count. Very low scoring. It pays to have a Sunderland player in your team this week, does it? And if you look on the players board, the top of the players board for all the players on Fantasy Premier League, it's our very own Dan Ballard rocking in with 17 points. Not bad for that 4.5 cost. He's absolutely top draw here. So anyone who had Ballard in the team has done a lot better than even Haaland, Semenyo, all these common ones. Everyone picks Haaland. Dan Ballard, way ahead of him. So if you had Ballard, it's done you good this time. I didn't, unfortunately. Let's have a look at a few other teams throughout the league, how they did. This is our number 1 spot, Lint's All-Star by Stephen Thornton. He had our very own Roofs in net and picked Ballard as a centre-back. Great choice this week. Not many points circulating anywhere else. Obviously, he had Haaland there as well, captained with 26 points. Absolutely storming it. No additions on here. No bench boost. No triple captain. So to get 86 points without any of them boosters, I think second place used one of those boosters, is an absolute great feat. Stephen storming ahead towards that free shirt at the end of the season. Let's pick out a couple of other teams, have a look at them. Not far behind was Liv's Philip Perry's team, 83 points there. Didn't have Ballard, that could have been the tipping point for him. Did have Kudus though, 30 points from him, captained. Had Mayenda, 8 points there he could have had, but he was on the bench. He didn't have the bench boost on, but he did have his triple captain, hence the 30 points for Kudus. There we go. Shoulda, woulda, Kudus. Wayne Doran from Only Fools and SAFC, his team Only Fools Rush In there, 68 points, well above the average points so far, which is 54. Bulk of his points come in there from Haaland. He had the same player with me from City who was off, but I didn't manage to substitute him in time. Gutted. He was my letdown there. Obviously had our new striker on the bench, Mark Guewy, but we didn't see him make an appearance. Reynaldo getting 6 points there for a sterling performance for him. And let's have a look at my team. 59 points, so just coming above the average. I'll take it at this early stage. No boosters, and I left a player that was out on the pitch. So that was my downfall. To be fair, neither defender I would have swapped him for. got any points. So I don't think I really lost out. But my defence definitely needs rethinking here. Amongst 5 defenders in total, including the 2 on the bench, I gained 1 point. So definitely have to rethink that one. Maybe I'm going to squeeze Ballard into mine. I don't think it's a one-hit wonder with him. He's going to perform. He's at the top of his game at the moment. So I think I might make a substitution. Conrad's assured me he's substituting his entire team. He's using the wildcard thing. And he's going to change up a lot of his team. Because doesn't like being at the bottom. He doesn't like being the bottom. Where do we compare with the rest of the world? This guy is the top of everything. The overall leaderboard. He did use a bench boost. This is not somebody from our league, of course, but he did have Reinildo on his team. Good to see that people are taking notice of these players. And he's a Spurs fan, as you can see from the left in his fan league there, but still had Reinildo as part of his. The bench boost gave him a massive boost there, looking at 24 points there just on the bench boost. So that really did take him over the edge. And of course, Haaland there, Wood and Ekitike. So 3 strikers on. That might be the way forward with this. That might be the way forward. Captain Haaland as well. So there you go. That's how the rest of the world's doing. This guy I wanted to pull up. Installer number 1, Scott Hansen. I don't think he's in our league because he wasn't there. But he's the top of the Sunderland Fan League with 113 points. So it's part of a Sunderland Fan League, but no Sunderland players in there. That's unfortunate to see. So there we go. Going into game week 2 then, I think I'll be making a couple of changes. I'm not sure Lafay's going to get regular time, so that he might be sacrificed for Ballard, giving me that better defender. And I am going to have to rethink this defence in total. So I might end up playing my wild card myself just to give this a little bit of a jig around and maybe consider using one of my wildcards to try and catch up in the league. It's only game week 2 though. It's only game week 2. Still loads and loads to play for. Not bad. I'm ranked 3,111,857. There you go. Not everyone can say that. So that's it. Going into game week 2, if you're making any changes, if you're considering your card, feel free to chat in the comments section below. Looking forward to this. I'm just buzzing to be order of magnitude ahead of our very own Conrad, who's propping up the entire league on his shoulders alone. So well done to those players that are at the top of the table so far, but there's a long season to go. Let's see where it goes. I'll see you all for another update after game week 2.